الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر القدس الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدم الفداء أما بعد ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well.
Wa alaikum salam. Yes, we are. Thank you.
Now, last lesson, we did some practice from the Quran, and we reached the practice of thee, and we also so you practice dhu, that it comes with dhu and it comes with thee as well. So dhu, it's in, so the word dhu and the word muslimuna, they follow the same rulings. So when we say ja'a al-muslimuna, the Muslim came, and then the word ja'a rajulun dhu khulukin, ja'a rajulun dhu khulukin, a man came who possessed good manners. So dhu khulukin is coming as an adjective for rajulun, and it's getting the same i'rab. So the waw comes in halatul raf, and it also changes to the in halatul nasb and halatul jar. This is what we practiced, and we on this page. And then now what I'm going to do now is, I don't think we finished off these exercises on this page, correct? So these exercises here. Now, first of all, let me just show what needs to be done. So this is the actual thing you need to remember as well. We spoke about inna and its sisters. Now, what does inna do, sister? Who's there? Sister Shabnam Walji. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
You've been off the radar for a couple of weeks.
Oh my gosh, no, for almost 4 months, Sheikh.
Everything okay?
Yes, alhamdulillah. It's just been very, very busy on the home front with various things, but alhamdulillah, thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Now, over here now, I know you've done this lesson before, so it's nothing new. So when huwa comes at the beginning of the sentence and you want to emphasize it, to say surely he, now these pronouns, hu, huwa, hiya, anta, anti, when they attach with inna, then they become, as you know, that inna enters a nominal sentence, a sentence which contains mubtada and khabar. And it changes the mubtada to the ism of inna and the khabar of inna. The ism of inna, which is normally the mubtada, would be mansub, and the khabar will be marfu. For example, let me show you. So, al-mudarrisu jadidun, which will become inna al-mudarrisa
Jadidun.
So the teacher is new. Surely the teacher is new. And Fatima tabibatun, inna Fatimata tabibatun. So the ism of inna mansub and the khabar is marfu. Now, what I would like you to do is to go through them, explaining what's happening, and then I want you to do 1 and 2, and then I will bring the rest of the class into joining yourself. Go ahead.
Okay, inshallah. So if you have huwa and then you place inna before it to make it certainly or surely he, it becomes innahu. And if you have the word hiya, she, and you want to put certainly she with inna, then it becomes innaha. Anta with inna in front of it becomes innaka. Anti with the word inna in front of it becomes innaki.
Excellent.
And then ana with the word inna in front of it becomes either innani or inni. And then on the next column, hum with inna in front of it becomes innahu. Hunna becomes innahunna. Antum becomes annakum.
Innakum.
Sorry, innakum. And antunna becomes innakunna. And nahnu becomes innana or inna.
Excellent. Now, when we add over here now, I'm going to ask everyone to do this now. There's 12 of us, so I'm going to ask yourself to start from number 1, and then I'll bring some of the rest other students on the mic as well. So, huwa tajirun, he is a merchant. So if you add inna, how would that be constructed, and how would it be?
So from the column above, it would the huwa now becomes innahu tajiran.
Tajir?
Run.
No, it's a khabar. Who is the
It's a
ism
khabar,
of
so
inna?
that it stays the same, tajirun.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Sister Amina Abbas, can you do number 2? Ana talibun.
Ana talibun becomes inni talibun.
Inni talibun, correct. Sister Sister Gauthar, number 3. Hum min al yabani.
Hum min al yabani becomes innahum yabani.
Innahum min al yabani.
Min al yabani, sorry.
Correct, correct. That's correct. Next person, Sister Bilqis. Alaykum assalam. Antum adhkiyao, you are intelligent. That will become?
Innakum azkiyao.
Innakum adhkiyao, correct. Number 5, Sister Farhana Zaidi. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. You've missed a few lessons as well. How are you? Everything okay?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Just busy with that.
Number 5.
Number 5 here, mutazawwijatun. That will be innaha mutazawwijatun.
Exactly. Innaha mutazawwijatun. Number 6 will be Dr. Zafar Abbas.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
So, Nahnu Muslimuna should become Inna Muslimuna.
Not inna.
Inni, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Could be
Inna
either
Muslimuna.
or
Or
inna.
Innana.
Correct, correct. Next to Sister Sabira Kanji, number 7.
Salaam alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Okay.
Antunna,
Antunna mujtahidatun. So it'll be inna kunna mujtahidatun.
inna kunna mujtahidatun, correct. Sister Zabu Nisan, number 8.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Hunna muslimatun.
Yep.
So it will become inna hunna muslimatun.
Inna hunna muslimatun, excellent. Sister Sister Batul Manji, number 9.
Sir, I have just joined.
Okay, no problem.
What page it is?
Okay, we are page number 6. That's fine, not to worry. I'll get Sister Niggat Kazmi. Sister Niggat, where's Shabano? She hasn't joined.
Yes, Assalamualaikum. She said she's busy with the family actually. I'll call her again. So yeah.
Okay, no problem. Bismillah, continue.
Ji. Anta rajulun ghaniyun. Innaka rajulun ghaniyun.
Innaka rajulun ghani. Why is it innaka rajulun ghani? Why are the two words coming with the same i'rab, marfu?
इसलिए कि रजुलन गनियन because it's sifa mawsuf and is khabar, both are khabar.
Exactly. So sifa mawsuf, and it's also the khabar of innaka, correct. Next one will be back to Amin Abbas.
Yes, which one's this? 10.
So number 10, yes.
Okay, Anti Zakiyun becomes
Zakiyatun.
Zakiyatun. Becomes Innaka Zakiyatun.
Innaka, no, innaki.
Innaki Zakiyatun.
Correct. Okay, so this one here, I will ask the.
Sorry, can
Yes,
I
no.
ask a question before you
Yes.
move forward? You have told me, but I just can't remember. Going back to the example number 6.
Yep.
Why is it Muslimuna? Why is there fatha on noon? Muslimuna.
So which one? Number 6. Nahnu
Yeah.
Muslimuna.
Yeah.
So it remains Muslimuna. It doesn't change.
No, why doesn't change? Because it's khabar, and khabar for inna, khabru inna should be
Marfu.
Marfu.
Yes. So if you want to say, surely the Muslims are hardworking, then it will become innal muslimina mujtahiduna. Innal muslimina mujtahiduna. So let me just show this again to you, doctor. This one here, you're lucky that I put it on screen.
Yeah.
So let me just. This book, Tasilun Nahwa, is it's a good book. So if you look over here, this is a ruling. Halatul Raf itself, for Jama Mudhakkar Salim, sound masculine plural, the Waw and the Noon represents Halatul Raf. Normally, with Zaydun, Rajulun, it takes a Dhamma Tanween, but with the sound masculine plural, the Waw and the Noon represents Halatul Raf. So, for example, the word Muslimuna, Ja'a Muslimuna, the Muslims came. So here the Waw Noon is representing Halatul Raf. And when you want to say in the state of Nasab, when normally in Halatul Nasab, with regards to nouns, they are normally in Nasab either when it becomes the ism of inna, or either it becomes the object of a verb. So the Waw Noon will change to Ya Noon, and the previous letter will take a kasra.
Yeah.
So Muslimina, Ra'aytu Muslimina.
Okay.
And then if you wanted to say Halatul Jar, then be Marartu be
Muslimina.
Marartu
So my confusion was that the fatha is not representing Halatul Nasb, but is representing Halatul Raf in Muslimuna.
No, the Waw and the Noon, both of them together.
Sorry, yes. So so Waw would be representing of Halatul Raf with Noon, and then there's a fatha on the Noon.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
And because if now the Noon with the fatha, that's a ruling for Jama Mudhakkar Salim, and
Yeah.
when you do the dual, like give me an example of a dual noun.
Muslimane.
Exactly. So Muslimani, the alif and the noon with a kasra, both of them together, alif and the noon with kasra, is representing Halatul
Raf.
Halatul Raf. Now, question for everyone. It's good that doctor asked this question. Now, question is this now to everyone. How would I say I saw two Muslim men? How would you say that?
Ra'aytu Muslimani.
Ra'aytu
Muslimani.
Okay, Ra'aytu Muslimaini.
That's right. Sorry, Muslimani. Okay.
Who agrees to the first one or who agrees to the second one?
Second one.
Yes, the second one is correct. What it's a ruling, sister? This one here, I'll show you again. Where is it? Al-Muthanna, Jul. Let me make it slightly smaller. Al-Muthanna, Ja. Okay, let me make it bigger now. Ja'a Rajulani. So when you see Ja'a Rajulani, what state is the noun?
Raf.
Halatul Raf. And Ra'aytu Rajulaini. What's happening here now? I saw two men. So with the word Rajulaini, what's the changes?
Nasab is the halat of nasab.
It's halatun nasb with ya and the noon with a
Kasra.
kasra. So that's the difference between muslimuna and rajulani. In the halatun nasb, it's ya noon with a kasra, and muslimuna, when that is in halatun nasb, Sister Zainab Nisa, what would it be? Plural, Jama Mudhakkar Salim, muslimuna. If I said ra'aytu ja'a muslimuna, ra'aytu
Ra'aytu muslimuna. Ra'aytu
No.
muslimani.
no, I saw Muslims, plural.
I saw Muslims. Ra'aytu muslimaini.
No, Muslimain is two Muslims.
Ra'aytu
Muna.
muslimani, because
No.
two is
No,
dual.
I'm talking about Muslimuna. If the word Muslimuna is coming as an object, the reason why I'm doing this, testing in this manner, is to make you aware of the difference between dual and plural masculine noun. Look at it again. Ra'aytu,
Muslimina.
and what did you say? Ra'aytu Muslimain.
Many.
That's
Yeah.
so this you remember this. Ya noon, but it should have a kasra before it.
Okay, so Ra'aytu muslimina.
Exactly. And
That
if it's
is,
with a
this is dual. Muslimina is dual. Ra'aytu
Muslim,
muslimina.
no, Ra'aytu Muslimina is plural. And
Plural.
Ra'aytu Muslimaini with a fatha is dual.
Yeah. Okay, I'll write it down. That, yeah.
So this is really important. That's the reason why I wanted to teach you. Comparing each other makes it easier for you to understand.
Yeah.
So over here, and let me show you the previous one. So in the
Sir,
previous
this
one,
is not very clear.
Pinch
For
it.
me, yeah.
Rapi, the picture is not clear. We can't see properly.
I can see properly. My screen is proper, clear.
pinch it. This is a PDF file, so it's not like a photocopy or such.
Okay. Yeah, we got it now.
Okay. So
Ji-
Ja'a Rajulani, Ra'aytu Raju.
Laini.
So Ya Noon, but the ruling is for Muthanna, the previous letter gets a fatha. This is really important. And if you want to say, I passed by two men, Marartu bi Raju
Laini.
Laini.
Yes.
So over here in Jama Mudhakkar Salim, Ja'a Muslimuna, Ra'aytu Muslimina, Marartu bi
Muslimina.
Exactly. So can you see the fine difference between the fatha and the kasra, how it changes the meaning?
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay.
So
that's good.
jar will be majroor will be because of B, so it will come muslimina.
Correct.
And then even for dual will be muslimina.
Correct.
But for marfu will be muslimuna.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Right. Okay.
Marfu means plural, huh?
No, marfu means when the noun is in getting a dhamma tanween or a dhamma. So
Okay, yes.
now, okay, it's good that, okay, Sister Sabira, I've got a question for you. Sister, now, how many states does a noun have, and how many states does a verb have?
So the noun has three states,
What are they?
yeah? The accusative, the nominative, and so it's fatha,
Genitive.
kasra, yeah, and the genitive, fatha, kasra,
Correct.
dhamma. Yeah.
And what about the verb?
I actually have forgotten. I don't know.
Okay, so who is going to help?
Is that
It's
Mabni and Morrif?
Mazi, Mudare, and Amar.
Nope.
It's Jesif mode and a nominative mode and a Mansub mode. Which is-
MashaAllah. At least one student who's been away for like, I think 3 months comes back and answers a question which rest of the class doesn't answer. Thank you,
Yes,
sister.
star. Well, and you need to award her a star.
No, she's been ill. She's been off for about 3 months or so. Okay. Okay, let me show you on the screen. And I think probably this is something which is going to be very important for you to understand.
Can you repeat those again,
Yes.
please?
Yeah, and can you just explain to us what the previous student just came out with?
I will tell you now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to explain to you. Now, let me write this down first. 1 second. Right, okay, let me explain. The question which I asked was this. I said the noun has 3 states. The noun has 3 states, which is marfu, marfu meaning that the noun ends with a dhamma tanween, like ja'a rajulun, a man came, and ja'a ar-rajul tanween doesn't come with alif lam, it takes 1 dhamma, correct?
So accusative.
No, nominative.
Okay, nominative.
Nominative. When a noun gets a dhamma or a dhamma tanween, it's called marfu, in English, nominative. The next one was mansub, when a noun takes a
Fatha.
fatha or fatha tanween. For example, ra'aytu rajulan. Why is it rajulan?
मफूल है
مفعول.
Correct, because it's mansub and it's maf'ul, okay? Now, ra'aytu, so
And
because
what's
it's a
that in
maf'ul,
English, please?
it's
Mansub?
called maf'ul is called object.
Oh, maf'ul is object. And
Yeah.
what's mansub?
Mansub is when a noun, in English, is called the accusative case, when a noun takes a fatha or fatha tanween.
Thank you.
And majroor is when a noun takes a kasra or a kasra tanween. Like, for example, al-kitabu alal maktabi. Al-kitabu alal maktabi. So the word maktab is getting a kasra at the end. Why? Because of
Preposition.
ala harf jar, correct. And that's called majroor. In English, it's called the genitive
Yes.
case. Sister Bilqis, Bismillah. Explain now what are the 3 states of the noun. So the
Oh, okay, so the 3 states of noun is Rafi state, Mansub state, and the Majrur state.
no, majzoom.
You said noun, sir.
Yeah, a verb. I said verb. Majzoom.
Okay, verb. Okay, so for verb, it's marfu and mansub and majrur. Sorry, majzoom
Correct.
state, the Joseph
So,
state.
yeah. So all of the present tense verbs, they have three states. What do I mean by that? It means that the last letter of the singular verb can come either with a dhamma. So the original state for the present tense is a dhamma. The singular verb, for example, look at, I'll send this across to yourself today. And I think probably I'll be teaching you this today, the whole lesson, because I need to complete this part of the revision session. And I think it's a good time I'm doing this now. Yan soro. Can you see this, everyone? Sister Kauthar, Sister Amina, Sister Sabira, Sister Zabunisa, Shabnam, everyone, because we've got a full house today. It's good that I'm teaching this today.
Very tiny.
Very tiny here. There you go.
Yeah, much better. Jazakallah.
So, yeah.
Yansuru. That last letter is ending with a
Dhamma.
dhamma. So this is called halatul marfu. It's fi'l mudari, ma'lum, active, meaning that the doer is known, and it's also marfu. Marfu meaning that the present tense is in its original form. What does that mean? It means the following. There is no, can you see this word? Lam?
Yeah.
There is no lam nor lan. Lam and lan is not coming in front of the present tense verb. Therefore, the singular verb will end with a
Dhamma.
dhamma. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yes? Right. Let me continue and explain now.
What was
Then-
the first sentence? It's in its original form, you said.
Yes, original form. The present tense being in its original form, neither lam or lan is preceding it. Then we have, because this is one, this one I'm doing now, it's really crucial because I was going to do this in the first phase, but I didn't do it intentionally because you had enough to read from the book itself. Then we have yansurani. Everyone seen that? Okay, let me pinch it on your phones.
Yes.
Then we yansurani. In yansurani, the alif. So in yansura, first of all, there is no
Lam or lan.
correct, and also in yansura there is no pronoun suffix which is attached to the verb nasara yansuru, which represents who is performing the action. So the pronoun, as you know, every verb needs to have a pronoun. In yansuru, the pronoun huwa is hidden.
Yes.
And then in yansurani, they both are doing helping. The alif here is aliful muthanna, which means alif of dual, which represents two people are performing the action. Correct?
Yes, correct.
Now the noon with a kasra is being added to show that the present tense is in its original form. There's no lam or lan. Following? So,
No.
okay. Can you see on the last, in yansuru, the last letter has a dhamma, correct?
G.
Now, because yansura, after the ra, alif has been added. So
Yeah.
ra alif ra, ra fatha ra is been prolonged, okay? Now, because it's been prolonged, now we cannot put this dhamma on the ra anymore. So, and we want to show that the present tense is in its original form. There is no lan nor lam. What they have done, they've added the noon with a kasra. This noon with a kasra is showing that the present tense is in its original form. So this noon with a kasra is representing the dhamma to show that the present tense is in original form. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so that is the rule of Arabic dual.
Grammar. Yes, that's the ruling for dual verbs. Because remember, now let me explain something else. Do you remember when I taught everyone, do you remember when Sister Kauthar, remember I taught you when you make the imperatives, you remove the tas. Do you remember that? You remove all the tas and you look at the letter after the ta. If it comes with a sukoon, what do?
Add alif.
You
You
add an
bring
alif.
the Hamza wasal.
Exactly. And then the harakat of the Hamzatul Wasl is dependent upon the middle
Third.
letter.
Harak of the third letter.
No, second letter.
Okay.
Second letter. Because noon, swad, ra, this is a second, swad is a second letter. If it's dhamma, the Hamzatul Wasl comes with a dhamma. Yes?
So you don't call it alif, you have to call it Hamzatul Wasl.
Yes, the Hamzatul Wasl. The reason why it's called Hamzatul Wasl, because this alif is pronounced in the beginning of the sentence, at the end, or in the middle, it becomes silent. You will join the previous letter with the noon.
Oh, yes.
And can you see this? And I also told everyone the last letter comes with a sukoon.
Yes.
But I didn't tell you the reason why. This is the reason, because when you make the imperative, you're changing the original present tense verb into a different form, and this is called halatul majzoom.
Halatul
Majzoom. This one here. This one here. Al majzoom. Al majzoom. So majzoom.
So imperative.
Yes, imperative, correct. So what happens there? Here, yansuru gets a dhamma, but when we make the amr, the last letter takes a sukoon. And to show that this is the amr, and it's a halatul majzoom, the singular gets a sukoon, and in the duals, the noon with a kasra, the noon with a fatha was omitted. Do you remember that I taught you?
Yes.
Everyone remember or no?
Yeah, we remember.
I know you taught
Yes.
us, but I don't remember much about it.
Okay, now I'm reminding you again. Sister Sabira, Sister Shabnam, Sister Doctor, do you remember that?
Yes.
Now,
I actually don't remember it. And you have to also explain to me what, when you were saying about the lam and the lan, what does that
I am
mean?
going to do that. I'll do that in a minute. Just
Okay.
remember the lam and lan, and I'm going to go through everything today, because that
Okay.
is going to be the lesson today, because it's just gone this way, which is good. Now, the imperative, as you know, is made from the second person, and we add, for a 3-letter verb, we add the hamzatul wasl, and in the singular form, it takes a sukoon, and in the dual form, noon with a kasra is omitted. And the imperative, because it's halatul majzoom, to illustrate that in the dual and the plurals, we have to remove the noon with a kasra, the noon with a fatha. In tansuruna becomes unsuru, tansurina becomes unsuri, the noon is removed. Tansurani, unsura, tansurna, unsurna. This noon in the plural feminine, in the second person and the third person, this noon remains behind, because this is noon for plural feminine. Coming back now. Now, yansurani, yansuruna is a noon with a kasra, noon with a fatha. Tansurani, noon, they 2 females helped. Yansurna, this noon here is not to show that this is present tense. This noon is a sign of feminine. Tansuru, tansurani, you 2, and tansuruna. These noons here are showing that the present tense verb is in its original form. So in the singulars, we added the dhamma is on the last letter. The dhamma is on the last letter. Now, this alif here in tansura after the ra is a sign of what?
Dual.
Yes,
Dual.
correct. So we can't put a tansur and it's joining with the ra. So this noon with a kasra and the noon with a fatha is demonstrating that the present tense verb is in its original form. It's in its original form. That's what these noons are there for. Is that clear, Sister Sabira?
Yes, now that you explain it, it's just, so that's what it literally means.
Exactly. And the technical term, I'll tell you now here. I'll send this handout to yourselves so that you can go, you can actually chew this through. Huwa yaktubu. So prefix is ya. There's no suffix at the end. The pronoun huwa, which is the doer, is hidden. To demonstrate the present tense verb is in its original form, we put the dhamma on the last letter. Yaktubu. Because the present tense verb can come with 3 harakat. What were they? Yansuru. If I go across, if lam comes, it makes the last letter of present tense with a
Sukun.
sukun. Exactly, sukun. And the other one is lan. When lan comes, it also gives it a
Fatha.
Exactly. So this is the ruling so far. And then, let me go back again. In yaktubani, so here the suffix alif and the noon with the kasra. Alif is the sign of dual. The noon with the kasra is coming in place of dhamma to show. So in the duals itself, the noon with the kasra and the noon with the fatha so noon with the kasra is coming at the end to show that the present tense verb is in its original state. There is no lam, no lan before it. And in hum yaktubuna, ya is the prefix, waw noon is added, waw is the sign of plural masculine, noon with a fatha is added at the end to show that the present tense verb is in its original form. So in the singulars, you get the dhammas. In the duals, you get noon with a kasra. In the plural masculines, you get the noon with a fatha. Is this clear so far?
Why haven't they put the fatha there?
They haven't done it. It's just a spelling mistake. There's a fatha over there. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
a typo mistake.
Okay.
Okay. And then hiya taktubu, she is writing. Again, in this one here, there's no suffix at the end, which represents hiya. So the verb pronoun hiya is mustatirun, hidden. And the dhamma is added at the end to show the present tense verb is in its original form. Then in huma taktubani, ta, the prefix has been added. Suffix alif and the noon with a kasra. Alif is a sign of jewel. The noon with a kasra is showing present tense, original form. Form number 6 always remains the same. Remember this form. They all females, sixth person and the 12th person, it's a indeclinable noun. It always remains the same. The noon with a fatha remains there because the noon is called noon al-fatha, noonun niswa, noon of this is womankind. That's incorrect. A noon which indicates upon plural feminine. So this yaktubna. Is this clear for everyone so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you done this before, doctor?
Yes. Yes, we have done before.
No,
Yeah,
have you
we
done?
did it with you, but I can't remember.
No. Explaining
done.
this halatul raf.
Yeah.
Okay. Sister Bilqis, you done this before?
Yes, sir, we have done this before.
Who hasn't
So
done
we
it?
haven't done this before then, Mawlana Sahib.
I've done that. You had the noons of kasra, but the reason why I didn't explain it before, but because today I'm talking about all of the 3 states of the present tense, so I have to explain it a bit more detailed today.
You will send the handout though, won't you?
Yes,
Because it's
yes, sir.
difficult to remember it. It's
No,
it's
I'll send
easy
it
to
across.
forget. Thank you.
No, I will have to send this across and give it to you as well. So anta taktubu, dhamma at the end. Antuma taktubani, alif is the sign of jewel, noon with a kasra. Antum taktubuna. What's the sign of plural masculine?
Wow.
Wow, noon.
Wow, noon.
Wow.
Yeah, the wow is the sign of plural. The noon with a kasra is sign of the present tense being in its original
Original form.
form. Exactly.
With the fatha.
With a fatha, correct. Anti taktubina, ya is a sign of female, one singular female, anti. Noon with a fatha is a sign for present tense, original form.
Rough, yeah.
Taktubani, alif and noon again. Antunna taktubna, again, I said to yourself, this is a indeclinable noun in all 3 states of the present tense. Halatul raf, halatul nas, halatul jazm, it always remains the same. There's no changes at all, regardless of where it comes. Taktubna remains taktubna, the noon with a fatha at the end. Aktubu, ana, pronoun, is hidden. So there's no suffix at the end, which represents I. It's hidden in that. Okay, there's alif in the beginning. Naktubu, there's a prefix in the beginning. And the dhamma is given at the end. Is this clear for so far, everyone? Sister Shabnam?
What's the meaning of halatul nasb and halatul jar?
Halatul jazm.
Jazm, yeah.
Halatul nasb is when the present tense a verb takes a fatha in the singular verb. Halatul jazm is that the last letter of the present tense takes a sukoon.
One more question. Sorry, you go ahead.
No, it's just that it doesn't make what. Just saying.
Look at this here.
It takes a fatha in the singular present tense.
Look at this here.
Yeah.
Yansura, yansur.
Yeah.
That's what is when the last letter of the singular verb takes a sukoon, it's called halatul majzoom. When the singular verb takes a fatha, it's called halatul mansoob. Okay. Well, yes, doctor.
Sorry, without going into any details, were these the only 2 examples of mabni state, or are there more examples?
For the present tense, yes, only the plural feminine for third person and second person. Yaktubna and taktubna, these 2 are mabni. They always remain the same. They do not change.
What does mabni mean?
Mabni means that indeclinable. that the verb always remains the same. There is no alteration or changes occur regardless of lam or lan coming before it.
Indeclinable, does that have any particular meaning? I've never heard that.
Decline. What does decline mean? Come down,
You
yeah?
don't accept.
Decline means that it changes.
Okay.
Decline means that you increase and you decline, correct? These are opposite each other. Indeclinable means that it does not change.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Any questions, sisters Zabunisa and sisters Abira? Any questions from yourselves?
I'm fine, sir. I understood, inshallah. I'll write down, I'll listen to the recording again and I'll write down everything which we are teaching today.
I'm just going to send that. I'm just sending that handout out as well to you now, so that you've got.
What was the name of the book again, Malasa?
Which one? This is not a book.
The first.
Sir, please send us the charts.
I'm just sending the charts now.
Jazakallah.
When you showed us the first
yeah, I'll send you the book. I'll send you the book across to you as well.
Jazakallah. I think I need to join another group. Maybe Sister Sakina's group.
You're doing revision with me. I'm not teaching the book.
Oh no, but I think perhaps I need to do the book again.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. The thing is with me. With me. I actually give you layers of levels of teaching. I don't teach a complete load of information at one phase. I gradually give it a diluted so that it's easy to be understood. If I give it too much itself, it'll be too difficult. Concentration will be too heavy, and then be a reaction to it of not understanding at all. So that's the reason why I diluted it and gradually give it in phases so that you can absorb the information. So that's the reason why I'm doing this now. You know the basics, and that's what I'm doing now. Now.
So before you go ahead, Mullah, just to clarify this, when you say a declinable noun, does that mean that it's? I was literally thinking of to decline and in decline, as in literally the English translation, but a declinable noun, from what I understand now, is it's a sort of noun that cannot be changed. Is that what it means?
Yeah, so indeclinable noun, it's a noun which does not accept changes.
Okay.
Noun
so
or a verb.
You can't give it fatha or kasra or dhamma.
Exactly. That's called indeclinable. It could be either a noun or it could be a verb.
Okay. And now I understand. So I was thinking declinable and indeclinable as in literal meaning.
No. It's a term used in the English grammar for Arabic terms. So a declinable noun or a verb means that noun which is willing to accept changes of harakat, the i'rab, fatha, kasra, dhamma. And indeclinable is that noun or verb which does not accept changes.
So this is where the word diptote comes in then.
No, diptote, yes, you're right. Diptote is one of the subcategories of a declinable noun.
Right. Okay.
So and just to clarify as well, this only applies to the last letter of the noun, not to any other letter of the noun.
Exactly. So when it's a noun which is declinable, it's always the last letter of the noun which takes the changes itself. Correct. And that's the reason why it's called. That's enough. I'm not going to go any more detailed more than that itself. I've sent it in the group. Has everyone received it? I've sent it in the WhatsApp group.
I don't think we have received it.
If you open your WhatsApp,
I've got it open.
I've sent it. Is your Wi-Fi on, Doctor?
Yeah,
I've received it. I have it.
It's there now. It's there.
Yes,
Thank you.
6 pages. Yes. Thank you.
So this is really important because the actual book 4 is going to talk about what I'm teaching today. And that's the reason why I need to teach this before we start book 4. What else is there I need to send yourself? Any questions from anyone before I move on? Feel free to ask any questions. Any questions? Just a Shabnam?
No, it's making sense as you're explaining it, Sheikh. Thank you.
Right, okay, that's that. Now, remember this, yansuru, yansurani, yansuruna, tansuru, tansurani, yansurna, tansuru, tansurani, tansuruna, tansurina, tansuran, tansurna, ansuru, nansuru. This is the original present tense verb. Original present tense verb. Now, there's a whole chapter. Okay, let me explain now. Let me elaborate something more and give you more information. There's a whole chapter in Arabic grammar which talks about the actual present tense verb, because the present tense verb is the verb which takes the changes, neither, remember this point, neither the past tense, neither the imperative changes. The way you've been taught, it always remains that. There's no changes to it. But the present tense is the only tense of the verbs which change, which is halatul raf, halatul nasab, halatul jazm. Is that clear? Present tense, past tense, and imperatives, orders, they always remain the same. There's no changes in them. Is that clear?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Now, let me move on. The way I'm going to teach it is teaching it, showing you opposites of each other, and it'll be easier to understand. This yansuru, yansurani, this is halatul marfu. Sister Farhana, have you done this before?
Yes.
Do you remember it, all of it, or yeah, it's refreshing you?
I remember parts of it, but not everything. Yeah.
Okay, that's good, because this is really important, especially when you want to read Arabic text without the i'rab. Now, the opposite of yansuru, I'm going to teach it with lam. Now, lam, what does it do? Lam is a particle. If you haven't wrote this down, write this down as a dictation. Lam is a particle which enters the present tense, and it changes the present tense verb.
Lam is a particle
which enters the present tense and it enters the present tense, and the singular verb will be given a sukoon, i.e. lam yansur. The ra is taking a sukoon. Lam yansur. The meaning is he did not help. He did not help. By adding lam, the meaning of the present tense is changed to past negative. Past negative. He did not. Past negative. Change to past negative. Lam yansur. He did not help. That's what it does. It just changes from present tense to past negative. Is that clear, everyone? So when you see lam yansur, it's equal to saying ma nasara. Ma nasara. This ma, which comes with the past tense, it comes in the meaning of not. Ma nasara, he did not help. So mim alif ma, which comes in the past tense, Ma nasara, he did not help. And lam yansur, it's exactly the same meaning. Mim alif ma nasara, and lam yansur is same meaning.
So despite that yansur is a mazare, not a mazi.
Yep. The only there's only so what also, yeah, that's right. So that's what it does. And then if you add okay, there's okay, that's enough. I'm not there's nothing, there's another technicality. I'm not going to teach that today. I may be teaching another lesson.
So when you want to say he's not helping, in that case, Sabi la.
So you know, if you say he is not helping, that until now, then you will need to add a different particle.
Okay.
It will not be lam. There's another one. There's another particle. If he is not helping, if you want to say he is not helping until now, then it's a different particle. But if you want to just say, for example, you know, in Surah Ikhlas, we say Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid. The root word was walada. I'll write this down in the group. Original word is walada. Walada means he gave birth. Walada. Walada. And the present tense is
Yalidu.
Yalidu. Walada. Yalidu. Ya. Walada yalidu. And we say lam yalid. The last letter takes a sukoon, and that means Allah did not
give birth.
Exactly. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Neither he was given birth, neither he was begotten. Is that clear so far?
So is it doesn't give birth or didn't give birth?
He did not give, lam yalid, he did not give birth.
Did not give birth.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's what it does. And if you want to say until now, then there's a different particle, which is similar to lam, which is added, and it does the same action as lam in regards to the present tense. So this now, is that clear so far, Sister Sabira and Sister Zabun Sabil, please, Sister Nigad?
Yes, sir.
Sister Nigad से क्या पूछ रहे हैं? माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह, sorry नजर ना लगे उनको सब कुछ आता है.
अरे नहीं.
Okay, now
बहुत कुछ सीख रही हूँ.
Now over here now, let me teach you in comparison now. Yansuru becomes lam yansur. Yansurani, because now this is halatul majzoom. What did I say? The noon with a kasra comes in the original present tense to show the present tense is the original form. So Sister Bilqis, what's going to happen? When lam is added, they both did not help, will become lam
yansura, and the noon will be dropped.
Excellent. Now in yansuruna, what will happen?
Same thing. The noon will be dropped. The vav, there is an extra alif in front of the vav to just protect the vav, to
Correct.
not mixed up with a vav of that end.
Vav ataf.
Vav ataf,
Yeah.
Vav
Yeah, the alif has been added just to protect the vav, not to be mistaken for an. So lam yansuru. Next person, I'm going to go for the bottom, Sister Shabnam, and then I'm going to go up the list. So next one, tansuru is the original, and when you say he did not help, she did not help. Sorry, how would you say it? Unmute yourself, Sister Shabnam.
Tansuru. So if you put the lam in, it's lam tansur. It becomes sukun. The ra becomes sukun.
Exactly. So when you read the Quran now, I want you to check for lam and lan and check what's happening. If you don't know a verb, I don't know what's happened to it, message me. and I'll tell you what's happened to that, okay? Because that will improve your understanding of the Quran as well now, because there's different meaning you're getting when lam comes. Next, can you do next one, Sister Shabnam? I'm going to give 2 each to everyone.
So tansurani, again, the noon is dropped and it's tansura.
Excellent. Next person who's after yourself, Sister Sabira Kanji. Tansuruna.
Okay, so tansuruna, and then again the noon is dropped and it becomes tansuru, and the
Lam,
waw and the
yeah.
lam tansuru.
Translation: they did not, you did not
help.
Correct. Next one, tansurina.
Oh, do you want me to do that one as well?
Yes, please. I'm going 2 each for everyone.
So it's tansurina, anti-tansurina.
Yep.
And it's the ye and the noon is dropped. Well, not the ye is kept, but the noon is dropped, and it's
correct.
tansuri.
Excellent. Excellent. Jazakallah, is that clear for you so far?
Yes, but when you explain it like that, and with all the questions that the various students ask, it actually helps in the understanding.
Absolutely. That's the reason why I'm teaching this in group fashion. The whole reason why Arabic is a language that if you teach one-to-one, you forget it. But when you have different students at different levels asking questions, it allows the mind to understand and absorb it and learn it better as well. So yes, it's a blessing to have a non-academic classes in this manner, not affiliated to any institute.
Alhamdulillah.
You're welcome. Sister Farhana, go ahead.
Which one, sorry? Tansura?
Tansurani and Tansurna.
Tansurani will be lam tansura, noon will be dropped here. And lam tansurna, that will always remains the same as its mabni.
Correct. Jazakallah, Sister Niggat. Ansuru and Nansuru.
जी अंसुरु जो होगा वो अंसुर हो जाएगा लम के साथ. I did not help.
Yep.
नंसुरु जो है वो हो जाएगा नंसुर लम के साथ, तो हो जाएगा we did not help.
Is that clear?
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
Brilliant. Next one. I've got plenty of them, so don't think that I've done all of them. I've got another sheets to go through as well. Next person will be Dr. Zafar. Bismillah.
Okay, so Mazare of Yazribu will become Lam Yadrib.
Correct.
And Yadribane will become Lam Yadriba.
Excellent. Is that clear?
Yeah, thank you.
And the Yadribuna, you might as well do the third one as well.
Yadribuna will become Lam Yadribu. Na will be deleted.
Exactly. Sister Amina.
Brother Zafar, could you translate it as well, please?
Yeah. So
okay, so Yazribu.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Yazribu is he hits or he is hitting. And Lam Yazribu will be he did not hit. Yadribane, they both hit or are hitting. And Lam Yadriba will be they did not, those two men did not hit.
Exactly.
And okay.
Is that clear, everyone? Sister Shabnam, Valji, can you do the next? Tadribu, Yadribani, and Yadribna, and then Amin after you. Sister Amin after that. Go ahead.
So Tadribu, she hit becomes Lam Tadrib. She did not hit. Oh no, sorry, she hits becomes Lam Tadrib. She did not hit. Yadribani becomes Lam Yadriba, so the noon is dropped. And then Hunna Yadribna becomes Lam Yadrib. Lam Yadribna, because it's indeclinable.
Correct. Sister Amina, next three, please.
Tadribu becomes Lam Tadrib. Tadribani becomes Lam Tadriba.
Right.
And Tadribuna becomes Lam Tadribu.
So the noon is
omitted.
Correct. Is that clear for yourself?
Mhm.
Right, okay. Sister Zabunisa?
Anti Tazribina, she is hitting.
You.
Anti, you are hitting. Anti Lam Tazribi. So here, ye will remain and noon will be dropped.
Correct.
Antuma Tazribani, you two are hitting. So Lam, Antuma Lam Tazriba, you two are not hitting. Antunna Tazribna, you all women are hitting. Antunna Tazribna, you all ladies are not hitting, and we remain the same Tazribna, and here Tazribna, because it's indeclinable, so it will remain the same.
Excellent. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, now and these get Sister Kauthar. So Yafta, Fataha Yaftahu means he is opening. Lam Yafta, he did not open. Continue.
Okay. Yaftahani, two people opened, and Yaftaha, Lam Yaftaha, two people didn't open. Yaftahuna, they opened, and Yaftahu, they all didn't open.
Did not open, correct. Is that clear?
Yeah, inshallah. Jazakallah.
Right, okay. Now I'm going to move on forward. If I could teach this in one lesson, that would be great, because it saves my life. And then I could work on something else, on doing other things. Now, that's lam. And there are other particles. Now, I need to mention this now. There are also other particles which do the same action as lam. There are 4 in total, which are the sisters of lam. I'm not going to teach you today, but just remember lam. And the other one, this is halatul majzoom. Halatul majzoom. Okay. Now, the other thing which I haven't taught you yet is this. Lam, which means he did not open. Now, there's also a negation as well. Like he should not open. So we did imperatives, open, remember? Open, but there's also a negation as well, imperative as well, which is called negation. La and nahiya. What is it called? This is the name. La and nahiya means negation or prohibition. So if you add la, now please remember this. If you add la to the present tense, and follow the same formula that the last letter, the singular verb, will take a sukoon, the dual and the plurals, the noons are dropped, that will be negation. So for example, if it said la yafta, Sister Bilqis, what would that mean?
Yeah, I was writing. Sorry, say it again.
So if la is added to present tense, la yaftah, this will give present tense negation. That means he did not open. So, this arrow, which is pointing from yaftahu to right hand side, it means that whenever la comes with the same present tense yaftah, yaftahani, yaftah, the same ruling applies.
Okay.
So literally the same of the column of yaftah, yaftaha, yaftahu, you just add la in front of it. La yaftah, he did not open. La yaftaha, he is not opening. La yaftahu.
So basically it's going to be a negation command, like
yes, correct.
Okay. Commanding to not do something.
Exactly.
Okay.
Present tense.
Okay, and it is still gonna stay in the adjective mode.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, got it. Now I got it.
Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
So literally, this la nahiya means present tense negation. Yaftah, yaftaha, yaftahu. You just add la in the beginning, and that means do not do, or he should not do, whatever it is. Is that okay? Is that okay for everyone?
What you were saying before was if you add la to the present tense,
yep,
it becomes
present tense negation.
Present tense negation. Thank you.
So, Sheikh, if you want to say don't open, iftah. We say iftah means open.
Yes.
If we say don't open, so we'll say la.
La, and this one here.
Taftah.
Exactly. La taftah.
Okay.
In the Quran, I'll give you an example. You know, say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la tadkhulu.
Yes, yeah, la tadkhulu.
La tadkhulu baytan buyutun nabi or baytan nabi.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, why
so
have they put
yeah.
arrows, Mulasa? Why haven't they just written tafta?
Just save time.
Save time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that clear for everyone now?
Yes, yes.
Right. I'm not going to do it at the other ones. There's a few things other I want to do, and I think this is more than enough for you at the moment.
Yes.
So where those arrows are, you're going to write it exactly the same, but just changing the ya to ta.
Yes. So the yaftah, instead of lam, you add la in the beginning. La yaftah, la yaftaha, la yaftahu. La taftah, la taftaha, la yaftahna. La taftah, la taftaha, la taftahu. La taftahi, la taftaha, la taftahna. La afta, la naftah.
Okay, sorry. Now I understand. Thank you.
Okay. There's two more things. I'll teach that next lesson. Then I'll inshallah. But I need you to write at least one sheet like this out so that you at least understand what's happening. So what we have covered, if I can send you a blank sheet and then you can print it out and then use that as a sheet as a template.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll send that across to yourself. So I need you to just to write lam and la, and the rest then I'll teach you next week, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajah. Inshallah, hope it was beneficial for everyone, not just a repetition of anything.
No, it wasn't repetitive. It was very good.
So what I'll do as well, I'll send you, well, rather than me sending, I want you to go through the Quran. I want you to go through the Quran, take out examples of lam and la. Lam and la, and if you do lan as well, that would be great. It'll be nurun ala nur. But if you do lam and la, that is minimum requirements. Please. Give me about 5 examples.
So shall we send you?
Yes. Not now. Just privately. Yeah, not in the main WhatsApp group. Privately, and I'll check it for you.
मुझे भेज दीजिएगा sister निकट.
Sure.
Yeah. So send it to sister, and then if you want to share in the group with each other, you can. But that would mean that you will have to give different ayats from the Quran as an examples as well. You can't use the same examples.
Inshallah.
Okay. No problem. I'll send you this recording across into the group as well now.
جزاك الله.
وطاج في امان الله اللهم صل على محمد.